All right, guys. So it's time to play what was probably the worst hockey game on the NES. I'm playing this one really only because it came out a little bit before NHL Hockey did on the Genesis, and so this is for the purpose of comparison. We're gonna play some Wayne Gretzky Hockey. Now, this is the first time I've ever played this game. Of course, Slapshot that we just played not long ago was also the first time I've ever played that game. So what you're gonna get here is sort of my unfiltered, opinion on what this game is like. I've read about this game, and so I kind of know what to expect. And I mean, I can tell you already that for an NES game, it looks like the colors are not doing so great. Wait, how am I supposed to select other things? Oh, okay, you push select here. Now to go up and down here, you push A or B. I guess you just push A. All right. Whatever, we'll just do that. And I want... Oh no, B goes back. So let's see here. We want to push A to go down. Why is novice easier than beginner? That's kind of weird. Oh, whoops. No, we want to do that there. And then we push select here. We'll just do like this. I don't know why it wants me to put in my name. And then I guess I push A. Yeah, I push A to figure out which team I want to be. Well, we probably want to be Los Angeles, right? Because that would have Gretzky. Yeah, so we want to be Los Angeles. And, okay, whatever. All right, here we go. And so they say that to select your player, you have to push the select button. This is pretty bad. Well, that's pretty cool. So there's some sound. It would be nice if I could see what I'm doing, you know. But yeah, this is pretty bad. So Wayne Gretzky Hockey, if you didn't know already, was one of those old big box computer games. I remember it because back before... I think it's back before we had a computer. I saw this in a store somewhere, and I was like kind of curious about it, wanted to know what it was. I tell you, this is the way you choose players in this game is awful. So the way you're supposed to choose your player is it's the guy who's flashing, and you make your choice by like pushing select, and it's supposed to bring you to the guy who's closest, except when it doesn't. It seems to me like select kind of like randomly goes through your players. So I want to be that guy. There we go. And by the time I get it to him, like the play is already over. So now I'm controlling the guy with the puck. It doesn't change automatically. What happened? Hooking on Taylor. Okay. So. Okay, so we had a penalty. I'm not sure what I did to deserve it, but we had a penalty. Offside. Yeah. So, okay, the game does have, like, some of the rules of the sport, so you can be offside here. That's a little different than what we've seen. However, being offside gives you a face-off right out of the attacking zone, which doesn't seem totally fair. And I'm surprised that that was called offside. That doesn't look close at all. Anyway, of course the colors are kind of all wrong here. I mean, Boston's not purple, right? But well, whatever. I mean, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to flatten a guy like that. Holding, so I knocked him to the ice, and I got called for holding. And it's offside again. Yeah, this game's pretty bad. This game's pretty bad. I mean, it definitely looks pretty bad. I would say that this is up there in the sort of trash heap column of NES games. So what am I supposed to do to stop that from happening? And am I controlling the goalie, or is the computer controlling the goalie? I have no idea. And how much time is left? And like, I feel like all of the, interesting and important questions here are just kind of going unanswered. I don't know how long we have left on the penalty. I don't know, like... Okay, so they still have we still have to do some penalty killing. We're still shorthanded even though they scored once. So we have one player come out. I don't know what just happened there, but I somehow got the puck. And we got charged for hooking. Oh, that time it wasn't my fault. That time it was the computer that did it, I think. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do to prevent them from scoring. Oh, I see. So there is a clock. It's on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. It's probably easier for you to see than it is for me to see. Since it's the same color as everything else, it's like light blue, same color as the eyes. And I see it kind of like disappears too as you go on. I don't know why there's a 0-0 for time. At least I flattened that guy. So I suppose there's supposed to be some way that you can play this game without just, you know, getting called for penalties over and over again. But I don't know what it is. I can tell you, so it looks like whoever the setup is, they've made it so that the screen is a lot bigger than what is actually visible. What now? Frozen puck. Yeah, let me know if you've ever seen a frozen puck call in a like an EA game. Maybe when Gretzky was the game that that we all needed after all. Yeah, I'm not controlling my goalie. I still have no idea whether A or B shoots. I don't know. This is pretty lame. Just going about back and forth, mashing the B button, hoping that it does something. Maybe I should be mashing the A button instead. Let me have him. There we go. Gee, let go of me. So that's not holding. That's not holding. Look at this. Look, I can't even select a different guy. I can't. I'm like mashing the select button. Oh, start pauses. But I can't do anything. We're hooked together. Okay, this is actually really funny. So I think that we broke it. The game appears to be like stalled out completely. I hate to tell you guys this, but I have a feeling that I'm not going to actually like get through a full game of this because this is pretty much unplayable. Oh, here we go. Now I can choose a different guy. So after being held, now the computer is doing another one of these like figure 8 things. Maybe this is Wayne Gretzky's figure skating. You remember that? You know, way back in the day, I guess technically it was probably before I was born when they got rid of that style, but it used to be that figure skating was all about making actual figures on the ice and you're supposed to like, you know, do it in a certain way and look good doing it or whatever. That's what this game is. This is Wayne Gretzky's figure skating. It's amazing. We haven't even played a full game of this and it's already totally glitched out. That tells you, you know, how much effort went into like trying to, you know, troubleshoot this game, trying to play test it and stuff like that. I mean, there's nothing we can do. It just goes around and around. I kind of want to wait the timeout to see what happens in between periods, but that's probably going to be about it for this game because this is pretty bad. Oh, look, nothing happens between periods. And you just go back to this. So I will tell you that the graphics of this game look like an old computer game from you know, 1990 or so, and I get the feeling. Let me select this guy. Jeez, don't just have him go around in circles. I get the feeling that this game was basically just like a direct port from like whatever it was, like an EGA game or something like that. Oh, come on, nothing even happened. Whatever. Okay, I think I've had enough of this. So we're gonna stop this here. So sorry for not getting through an actual full game this time. We'll get you a full game of this a little bit later on. But yeah, that game is really bad. That's up there in my mind with, like, you know, NFL by LJN. This game's not quite that bad, but this game's bad. So don't play it. I'll play it again later though, and eventually we'll play a full game. I'm not going to do that today. That would be insane. Anyway, there you have it. I've got more coming today, so pay attention and watch out for it. Talk to you later.